pencils on your desk, I see. Sit down. This is not your time. You do not need pencils for this class. So put everything in your desk, on your desk, in your desk, except for your stuff needs a water bottle. This class is going to be a reading class. Hi. Are you more awake? No, well, write video vision to stay awake on your paper. Paper, pencil, start writing. On the back of the paper. Yes, and you're going to keep writing beyond 50 today because you cannot seem to stay awake in class. Zachary, come here. What did you just say? Zachary? I changed it because you cannot seem to stay awake today. Because you didn't sleep last night. And since you cannot stay awake, you're not learning. So what you will be doing is writing. So go to it. That's what happens when you keep falling asleep in class. Emma Faith, do you want to be writing video vision for the rest of school in my classes? Axley Jane, do you want to write video vision for the rest of school in my classes?
No.
Because that's what's going to happen if you're not paying attention and talking out of turn. Because that is also one of our school rules. We are going to be doing reading class today. We are going to be doing Teach Your Child to Read for everyone. And we're going to read a book I found today. This is Laura Ingalls Wilder, Sit Down,
I'm going to that.
Hurry Up, by the Shores of Silver Lake. Today, and everybody's going to read it, whether they want to or not. And you're going to speak loudly enough that everyone can hear you over the fan. We're waiting for Alphonse. So I'm entertaining you by balancing a book on my head.
Morning.
I don't know, I think it's quite entertaining. Sit up, Axler. You're going to be writing video vision all for 30 minutes and then next class and then next class. Yes. What? He's talking about me? Zachary? Don't talk about me behind my back because your phone is mine for the day. Because that's what Dad said I can do. I don't care. Huh? You can do that when we are in the car. If you want to continue to talk about me behind my back, it'll be mine for a week, except for doing road ready. What?
I need to talk to you after school.
What is it about?
Picking up meds.
Okay. Who wants to go with me to pick up meds? Everybody?
No, not in my old dog.
Zachary has to drive you. What?
I had a plan that Mom could come too. And
If Mom wants to come.
she could wait with us at the park while you guys.
You know, we can all go to the park.
Yeah,
Because all we have to do is pick it up through the drive-thru.
yeah, that's what I was thinking.
So
I'd go for that.
go ask Mom and tell her our plans and ask Mom if she wants to go. But don't pressure her. Now we're waiting for Axley. Let's see how much time we can waste in this class.
Hold your breath until Ashley comes here.
I can hold my breath and balance a book.
I can hold my breath in.
Mm. Start over, Alpha. I don't know why he's crying. He's overly sensitive.
Alphonse, are you okay?
He's mad because he wasn't able to hold his breath. Your what is in pain?
And Ashley,
Your what? His what are in pain?
Alphonse, you didn't have to hold your breath if you didn't want to.
Yeah, exactly. Yes. She doesn't want to
So are we
go.
reading? I forgot about the heat.
Well, she doesn't have to go if she doesn't want to, but we can all go. We don't have to stay very long, but it'd be nice to get out and stretch our legs a little bit. We can not just all bring water.
We're not going to Lions Park.
No.
We're going to Maniwak.
Yeah. Skate park. No.
Lions Park and in Rosella. Maniwak.
We're going to Mattawa Park with the skate park. People can bring their skates and stuff.
We can bring a broom
Why do we need a broom?
to sweep all the rocks so we don't.
Oh yeah,
wheels don't stop.
but you can't leave it at the park.
Yeah.
Okay, I still have a book on my head. It's been like that for 7 minutes. We have currently wasted 7 minutes
Can we
of our
read
class
now?
time. So now we can read.
Can we just get a book?
No, we're going to read this book out loud and everyone's going to have a turn.
I'm not sure.
Sorry, Emma, this is Mater's class, not yours. Sit up, Emma Faith, because you are going to participate. The Little House Books by Laura Ingalls Wilder, illustrated by Garth Williams. Little House in the Big Woods is my favorite. Farmer Boy, Little House on the Prairie, On the Banks of Plum Creek, that's another favorite. By the way, all these books were made into the Little House series.
Is the Laura Ingalls Wilder a real person?
Laura Ingalls Wilder was a real person, and we will watch later today a biography about her.
I'm going to that one.
Okay, go for it. She was a women's activist, also a feminist. A feminist is someone who is pro-women.
Like knows everything about women.
No, it's gung-ho about being a woman and doing everything better than a man and whatnot. You know. So she's also was a political activist and fought for women's rights and all that stuff. And she is also one of the people who made sure women had the right to vote. So, that being said, see if I can read the pages. So, I found out at the eye doctor that it can no longer make, you can take a break, Zachary. They can no longer make my reading glasses. My prescription is too strong. Can you imagine not being able to read? So that is to the point where Mater is right now in her life. She can not read with glasses. These are my old ones. My new ones will be just for driving and walking and that kind of stuff. Mine will be here in 2 weeks too, and we'll have to go to Spokane again, Zachary, to pick him up. Yay! Zachary loves driving in Spokane. Not, I know he doesn't, but he's getting to be a pro at it. Unexpected visitor, and I'll show pictures because there are pictures in. Laura was washing the dishes one morning when old Jack, lying in the sunshine on the doorstep, growled to tell her that someone was coming. She looked out and saw a buggy crossing the what is that? Gravelly. No. Yeah, gravelly pond of Fun Creek. Ma, she said, it's a strange woman coming. Ma sighed. She was ashamed of the untidy house, and so was Laura. But Ma was too weak and Laura was too tired. They were too sad to care very much. Mary and Carrie and baby Grace and Ma all had scarlet fever. Anybody know what that is?
It's a very serious sickness.
Yeah. You know what? Opa had yellow fever once.
What is yellow?
Kind of like scarlet fever, but worse.
Is there purple and
I don't know.
green?
I just know that he had to stay in his house for like 3 months and everyone was quarantined. And all they had to do was play board games and read books.
Wow.
And no TV.
Did helicopters bring them groceries?
No, I think a relative did.
They developed a diet from.
No. None of them died, obviously. Okay. Saw a bug. Oh, we read that part. The Nelsons across the creek had it too. So there had been no one to help Pa and Laura. The doctor had come every day, and Pa did not know how he would pay the bill. For worst of all, the fever had settled in Mary's eyes, and Mary was blind. That's how Mary became blind, because she had scarlet fever, and it attacked her eyes and ruined them.
That was a sad part of the series.
I know.
I haven't seen it.
But it was real life. Stop. All that long time, week after week, when she could still see a little, but less every day, she had never cried. Now she could not see even the brightest light anymore. She was still patient and brave. Her beautiful golden hair was gone. Pa had shaved it. Oh no.
Wait, why did he shave her hair?
You'll find out close because of the fever. And her poor shorn head looked like a boy. Her blue eyes were still beautiful, but they had not known what was before then. And Mary herself could never look through them again. Stop it!
Where's Emma?
Actually, go get Emma and tell her to sit down.
Emma?
You need to sit down. Thank you for going to the bathroom. Okay. Mary herself could never look through them again. Can you imagine that?
No.
That would be horrible, horrible, wouldn't it, Zachary?
I would never see the sunshine again.
Zachary, imagine not being able to see the video of your most favorite YouTuber. How would that be?
At least I would not be deaf.
Auntie, what if you had to run from?
I don't know, they're both pretty horrible.
To run from Satan?
Okay, Timotheus. Who can it be at this hour in the morning? Mary wondered, turning her ear towards the sound of the buggy. It's a strange woman alone in a buggy. She's wearing a brown sunbonnet and driving a hay horse, Laura answered. Pa had said that she must be eyes for Mary. Can you think of anything for dinner? Ma asked. She meant for company. For dinner, be quiet. Thank you. If the woman stayed till dinner time, there was bread and molasses and potatoes. That was all. This was springtime, too early for a vegetable garden. For garden veggies. The cow was dry and the hens had not yet begun to lay their summer egg. Only a few small fish were left in Plum Creek. Even the little cottontail rabbits had been hunted until they were scarce. Pa did not like a country so old and worn out that the hunting was poor. He wanted to go west. For 2 years he had wanted to go west and take a homestead, but Ma did not want to leave the settled country, and there was no money. Pa had made only 2 poor wheat crops since the grasshoppers came, and he had barely been able to keep out a debt, and now there was a doctor's bill. Laura answered Mary stoutly. What's good enough for me is good enough for anybody. The buggy stopped, and the strange woman sat in it, looking at Laura and Ma in the doorway. She was a Piercy woman in her neat brown print dress and sunbonnet. Laura felt ashamed of her bare feet and limp dress and uncomfortable braids. Then Ma said slowly, why Dosia, I wondered if you know me, the woman cried. A good deal of winter. Settle down out there in your seat. Deal of water gone under the bridge since you folks left Wisconsin. She was the pretty Aunt Dosia who had worn the dress with buttons that looked like blackberries long ago at the sugaring off dance at Grandpa's house in the big woods of Wisconsin. She was married now. What?
Can I get a bigger blanket?
No. She was married now, and she had married a widower with 2 children. Her husband was a contractor working on the new railroad in the west. Aunt Dorothea was driving alone in the buggy. all the way from Wisconsin. Can you imagine doing that by yourself out west? Back in? No. To the railroad camp in Dakota Territory. She had come by to see if Paul would go with her. Her husband, Uncle Hi, wanted a good man to be a storekeeper, bookkeeper, and an innkeeper, and Pa would have the job. It pays $5 a month, Charles, she said. A kind of tightness smoothed out of Pa's thin cheeks, and his blue eyes lightened up. He said slowly, "Seems like I can draw good pay while I'm looking for a homestead, Caroline." Ma still did not want to go west. She looked around the kitchens. We got 5 minutes left. And Carrie and at Laura standing there with Grace in her arms. "Charles, I don't know," she said. "It does seem provin- provincial. $5 a month, but we're settled here. We got the farm." "Listen to reason, Caroline," Pa pleaded. "We can get $160 out west just by living on it, and the land as good as this, or better. If Uncle Sam's willing to give us a farm in place of the one he drove us be quiet off of in Indian Territory, I'd say let's take it. The hunting's good in the West. A man can get all the meat he wants." Laura wanted so much to go that she could hardly keep from speaking. "How could we go now?" Ma asked, "with Mary's not strong enough to travel?" "That's so," said Pa. "That's a fact." Then he asked Aunt Dorothea, "The job won't wait?" "No," Aunt Dorothea said. "No, Charles. He is in need of a man right now. You have to take it or leave it." "It's $5 a month, Caroline," said Pa, "and a homestead." It seems a long time before Ma and said gently, "Well, Charles, you must do what you think is best, and I'll take it, Dorothea, and you need to go find Mama Laura and see what she wants you to do." And I have other